Hello, beautiful people of God. My name is Gordon Entry. I'm a medical doctor and a pastor in Ghana, specifically a youth pastor. How did you meet God, Gordon? That's a very important question. Before I completed high school, I surrendered my life to God every Sunday. One day I was prompted, Gordon, this is a one-time experience. You don't do it every Sunday. That is how the journey began. So I joined some group of pastors to reach out to prisoners and also some villages. And I committed myself to that group by the grace of God. I began to develop passion for the work of God. And then I went to high school. In high school, by the grace of God, God used me to establish a Christian ministry, especially in the boarding house. I also became a school prefect, and then boarding house prefect. That is how I gained influence to impart the word of God to people. In 2011, I moved to China to further my education, and that is where I was totally transformed under the ministry of Pastor Teresa and Pastor James. In DICF, there was Dali International University. And in that university, that is where great things happen. China did not transform my life as a country, but what transformed my life was the Christ I met in China. And it was a great experience, and it has really impacted me positively. That is where leadership skills were developed. I was given the opportunity, not only me, myself and my colleagues, schoolmates, we were given the opportunity to meet pastors from South Korea, pastors from Canada, pastors from USA, pastors from London, and then we were trained as Nehemiahs to represent our nations. We came back to Ghana, and the ministry continued. In Ghana, I rose to the ranks. I served as a usher. That was the starting point, and then became a deacon, and later I became a pastor in 2019. And by the grace of God, I'm serving. Once in a while, I organize community outreaches, take care of the sick, move to villages, and then make sure we render medical services to them. Currently, I'm working at the University of Ghana Medical Center, where I'm currently a medical officer. And my ambition or my goal in the next few years might be to be a psychiatrist. Why? Because mental health is downplayed in a part of this world where it's a sign of weakness when someone expresses signs of depression and anxiety. People see them as losers. I really want God to use him to break that perception, and we are trying our very best, learning hard that God should use us to reach out to many. And I want to be a medical missionary. Not long ago, Pastor Teresa informed us that they are starting a water project called Jacob's Well. And for me, it was an answered prayer, because all this while, that's what I want to do. So we were so excited, especially those of us in Ghana here. And our first project kicked off. It kicked off in Anansu village. It's somewhere in a village in Ghana. So Pastor Teresa and some friends of mine called Pastor Williams, he has been so grateful. I'm so grateful to him. We completed the well by God's grace. The nurses in that village don't have a place to sleep. So they usually, they don't have station nurses over there. And the next project is to also build a place for the nurses so they can have a place to sleep. And we are grateful for the support received by Great Mission, USA partners, and also the prayer support and everything. God bless you so much, and I hope to see you guys one day. I'm grateful for Pastor Teresa and Pastor James for their love, their care, their support. Pastor Teresa's passion alone always drives us to do more for God. She's a really great woman of God. Pastor James as well. God bless you. We love you.